barriers, I keep on crushing it till I am done. I didn't get here by accident, no, I've been gunning it since I was young. Better believe I'll be standing here, there ain't no moon that can outshine the sun. I didn't get here by accident, no, I've been gunning it since I was young. Oh, second to none. Oh, been gunning it since I was young. I'm standing at the edge now, it's about to go down. I'm gonna take it higher. It's time for me to light it, so they can't deny it. Hey, bring that fire. Bring that fire. If you take a shot, boy, you better not miss, cause it won't ever happen again. You gonna wake up and not even know what your name is or where you have been. Better be ready to bleed if you think that you have any hope for a win. You gonna wake up and not even know what your name is or where you have been. I never go dim, cause I only know how to win. I'm standing at the edge now, it's about to go down. I'm gonna take it higher. It's time for me to light it, so they can't deny it. Hey, bring that fire. Bring that fire. Bring that fire. Light it, light it, light it, light it, light it up. Light it, light it, light it up. Bring that fire. Light it, light it, light it, light it, light it up. Light it, light it, light it up. Bring that fire. I'm standing at the edge now, it's about to go down. I'm gonna take it higher. It's time for me to light it, so they can't deny it. Hey, bring that fire. Bring that fire. Bring that fire.
I make it look easy. I make it look easy. I make it look good. I make it look easy. Don't think you're ready for this. I don't play no games. I'm turning up the heat.
All right, good morning. Hello, this is James with Remote Concepts, and this is my top 10 picks of the year for cars that I would actually buy because I did. Unlike some of the other videos that are out there, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I bought all this stuff myself and I build it myself. So I've got a little bit different perspective. I first got to think about what I'd buy and what I'd spend my money on, and if I'm gonna mod it and like it and enjoy it and keep driving it. So this is a little bit different top 10 review. So, you know, I'm actually gonna do a top 13 here because I've got 3 of my own personal builds that you probably won't be able to buy, but they're my top. So we're gonna start off with 3 of the trucks I built this year and how I'm gonna rank them. And the first is not a new release, but it is a truck that I built this year in 2025. This is my Kyosho Rampage. I bought this truck used just as something to play with, and then I built it into this, which has a Tacoma-esque styled element body on it, and did some cool light trick features to it, and put some nice method wheels on it from Vanquish. And this has been a great truck, but this is my number 3 build for this year, and we'll move on into the next because we've got a bunch going here. So sit in, strap in, and we're gonna get to some cars that you guys can buy, and we'll go into my other 2 builds for this year. All right, moving on to our next car here. This is my next build I've got, in our bonus round of the top 10 cars I'd buy this year. This is my I-Beam Ranger. So I built this truck this year for 2025, and I'm very honored that I got a Best in Show award for 2025 at the Crawlers and Coffee Christmas event. Super stoked that they gave me that honor, because you know, put a lot of work into these. But the I-Beam kit is something you can buy. Like everybody else, you kind of have to earn these ones and build it. But yeah, we've had a ton of fun with this truck and getting it tuned and built up. And I do have a big breakdown on this, so if you want to check that out, check more on the page. There's full details and everything that goes down on this truck. Just a few features, you know, you got a Proline body here on this, Proline I-Beam kit, and I built the full chassis under this. So this is my number 2 for my personal builds this year. All right, so number 1 for my personal builds this year is gotta be the truck that I call the Dirty Dime. This has been a long time coming, finishing this project and getting it running, but we finished here in 2025. So she's going on the list. These are my bonus cars of the top 10 cars that I buy or build. This one being built for this year. So I also got an award for this for best tube chassis at the Crawlers and Coffee event. Super honored they gave that to me, and I'll flip up the body here and show you what that is here. So this is the chassis that I built for this truck. I've been working on this chassis for a long time, and we're gonna have a bigger build breakdown on this coming up soon, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, this is my number 1 personal build from Scratch Built Cars for 2025 on the list. But then now we're going to move on to the meat and potatoes of the cars that I spent money on this year, and I'm going to rank those from 1 to 10, or 10 to 1, 1 being the number 1 car. So we'll get into that next. All right, so now we got some of the bonus builds out of the way. We're gonna start with the top 10 cars that I spent money on this year and where I'm gonna rank them from 10 to number 1. And we're gonna start right here with the Axial 24 Lexus LX 470 version. I mean, these were a little pricey when they came out, but Axial did a really good job on this body set. The chassis itself is a 24th scale, which is venerable. It's been out there for a long time. It's created a market segment for itself. But this is my number 10 for cars that I'd spend my money on. This one's modified just a little bit. It's got a Widener kit on it, still run the stock electronics. This thing, they just did an awesome job on the body. They also released a hard body 15 4Runner, which has been pretty popular. But for my money, I had to have one of these, and it's a good little car. If you want something very scale, in the 24 scale, I think they did a bang up job with this. So this is coming in at number 10. And right next to it is another Toyota at number 9. This is the HPI Venture 18. This is the Toyota pickup version. They also did Ultra 4 Bronco, but out of the two, this one gets my vote. This one has been modified a little bit. It's got the smaller wheel with the big Traxxas tire on it, and I've also stretched this one a little bit. But other than that, it's a great buy. Coming in at number 9, 2-speed transmission with a brushless kit in it. And that's our number 9, HPI Venture 18. Coming in at number 8 on my top 10 list of cars I'd buy this year with my own money is the Axial Heliumon with the switchable dig rear end on it. This car doesn't get enough credit. out of the box, it's a little lackluster, I'll be honest. But the potential is there to have an awesome rock crawler in a bigger size with the 2.2 wheels. So this car is actually a fairly mild build. We really didn't have to do much to really open up and unlock the potential of this car. So we have done conversion where we swapped the springs over to be a suck down spring in the front, and we're running a nice set of just Amazon KMC wheels on here with a little bit bigger 5.7922 tire. We're running a nice shift servo in this, and I put just a 1200 SE in it. It's all it needs. And then a little polish and tuning for the rear dig unit. This car really does earn probably a higher spot on the list, but price wise it is a little pricey, but it is obtainable. And if you want a big rock crawler that's very suitable and has lots of potential, here it is. Axel Guillemon. Go get you one. It's actually a really good car. Alright, next up in my top 10 list is actually a trio of Traxxas cars that were released this year. And I'm going to rank them at number 7 with the Mini Slash here. This is an awesome little buy. It's great value for money. These come with a 2-cell capable brushless kit out of the box. This one has been swapped over with a VXL kit with the center diff mod, and then I've actually thrown an XRT front end on this just to make it a little bit more spicy. So it's a really fun car, but out of the box for the money, it's coming in number 7 just because it has a little bit of trouble conquering ground. I wish it was a little bit more capable as far as the ground it would cover, but as a little ripper, it's awesome. And then coming in at number 6 is another Traxxas vehicle, and this one, it's a little controversial. It shares a lot of the same parts with the Mini Slash. It does come 3-cell capable out of the box, and it's quick. It's super fast. This car drives really well. I also wouldn't consider it mini. It's actually pretty big. It's closer to 10 scale. But this car really has no mods other than I've kind of styled it a little different with pulling the stickers off it and just cleaning up the look of it. But it is a little pricey, but it is coming in at number 6. It's a riot. Like, go get you one. It's worth the cost. And my number 1 for the Traxxas little mini releases this year has to be the XRT. This thing, I've modded the snot out of this one, but you really didn't need to. I just wanted to build something kind of different and cool. So this one, I've actually stretched the chassis by using the Mini Slash chassis, and then I've done a 17 mil conversion with some soft boots on here for running high-speed stuff. Put a set of the GTR shocks on it. We got a set of arms, optional wing, and the big mod I've done to this is it's running a 4S kit from a Jado 4x4 in it. So this thing's just, you know, really big torque and power now. The one gripe that I have from this car out of the box, it's extremely quick, 3S capable, but it does run hot. One battery pack at full chat and this thing is just screaming, burn your fingers off. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to go the 4S kit, was to alleviate that, because we really like to drive this thing and punch it around. So that is coming in number 5 on my list. XRT, great value for money, awesome truck out of the box. This is a ripper. All right, coming in 4th and 3rd on my list of cars that I'd spend my money on this year is the Redcat Apex 18. This car, value for money for the bang and performance you get out of it, you can't beat it. This one's been modified with a 24 scale axial 24 body 4Runner. But yeah, the stock body out of the box is great. Wheels and tires, a little bit of controversy over how wide it is, but that's part of what makes the vehicle. This thing comes brushless, comes with a nice amount of weight distribution on it. The tires are really good. The electronics are really good. Yeah, like I said, bang for money. You can't beat this thing. If you're in the 18th scale realm, this will compete with any aftermarket build that's out there right out of the box. It comes in at number 4. Number 3, I guess here is the 30 for third, right? This is a new release from Axial. This one's been slightly modified. We've got a little bit of spring tuning going on here with the new longer shocks from Proline, and then a set of Proline wheels and tires. But this thing is a riot, and value for money, $100. All the detail that you can get out of this, and I'm really hoping that Axial revamps their 24 to reflect the performance that this truck gets out of the box. This thing will conquer lines that 24 scale will at 30th scale. And you can throw it in your backpack when you're out crawling, and it's just a riot. Highly detailed body. It's been very durable. Yeah, looking forward to more mods for this car because it can only get better from here. So she's third on the list, the Axial SEX 30. Second on my top 10 list of cars I'd spend my money on in 2025, we got the Traxxas Funko Sand Car. If you can stomach purchasing this thing, it is worth it. This car has very little mods on it other than some custom front tires I've done on the front of it and a long travel kit that I've adapted using some stock parts. This thing is just awesome. Rips through the dunes 50 miles an hour, large in charge. The scale, look, and detail of it for being essentially a huge basher is awesome. This comes in number 2 on my list of cars I'd spend money on this year. All right, and in my number 1 slot, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I'm not normally a Red Cat guy, but I think they have made some real strides this year. They came up on the list twice with the Apex 18, which is great value for money for the performance. But the number 1 car that I bought this year and modded and have enjoyed thoroughly, and it's been a trooper, is the Vertex 6. 1/6 scale crawler from Red Cat. I mean, the price of entry is a little steep, but it is actually great value for money for what you're getting. Very few mods on this car, and it just keeps getting better with the mods we've done to this. It's mostly tuning. Some of these mods are free. You don't even have to spend a ton of money after you buy it. It's that great out of the box. I'm hoping that Red Cat really kicks in and keeps this stride going. This is a great purchase from them. The value for money is awesome. And, you know, if you've got the ground to really push this vehicle, you're going to be impressed. Like I said, there's very little tuning that I've done to this car to really improve its capability out of the box. Most people are going to be very happy just purchasing this and running it. It's got a great brushless kit in it from the factory. It'll run 4S. It's just a different vehicle. It's opening up new lines and possibilities for the rock crawling realm. You could run it as a trail truck, and you could run it as a hardcore truck. I've hit some pretty impressive lines with this. So this is gathering my number 1 for the year. And I hope that Red Cat really keeps this stride going. Not a brand that I usually go for in the past, but we gave it a chance on 2 cars and they really put in the work. So good job, Red Cat. You've collected my number 1 spot for this year. And you know, I know there's a lot of top 10 videos out there this year that you know, some of those guys, they're kind of, I would call semi-sponsored. They're content creators, influencers, which I appreciate their opinions. They're giving honest feedback. But unlike some of those guys, I got to spend all the money myself to try and see it. So, you know, when I go to work every week and think about what toy am I going to buy, I'm lucky enough to be able to buy 10 cars this year and not only just leave them stock, but modify them and improve them. So I'm very lucky. So I hope that punches some weight with you when you watch this video, that these are all cars that I've purchased and built with my own money. Nobody sent me a car and said try it out. I had to assess whether or not I thought they were a good idea from the factory and spend my hard-earned money on them. So thanks so much for watching, and that's my top 10 list for this year. The Axial has come out with some great cars this year. Traxxas came out with some awesome little mini series cars this year, but number one choice we're gonna get for this year is the Red Cat Vertex 6. So thanks so much for watching.
To whisper